to touch on on the previous point what I talked about panning stuff is, even though I don't pan, I prefer not to like directly pan any sample or any instrument left to right, because I don't really believe in these types of things. I think it just sounds confusing, especially when you listen in headphones like what I do right now. But at the same time, I want some sort of a like spatial movement, if this makes sense. So in those types of situations, I think Pancake is like like the best tool that you can use, because they both create this like width type of manipulation in terms of like, because so what this plugin does, in case you're not familiar with it, it's a free plugin, Pancake 2. Yep. That it moves the audio from left to right, or like however you set it up, and you can set how much you want this effect to take place. So if you just want it to so if you don't want it completely to move from left to right, you can set it to 50% or whatever, or you can even adjust these curves to like do a different type of shape. And then you can set it from 2 bars to like this happens super fast, just in a quarter time, or like really whatever. So you have lots of customization options, but the whole point is that it moves the sample from left to right. And this is something that I really like to play around with, like rides or shakers or something that's in the high end, and would kind of benefit from some sort of a panning, but it would be like a little bit too obvious, or like too, one second, I can only use this word, to be too confusing to only come from the right side, and not have something else on the left side, occupying the same range. But it to me at least, it doesn't sound confusing if it's moving a little bit from one side to another, and it's especially if it does it like relatively fast. So it's under. So when I'm working with a Hausi BPM, I would say like under a bar or something like this. That's not even noticeable, but at the same time, it gives this movement, gives this spatial feeling that it's just enhancing the track nicely otherwise.